Hello and welcome to the Local Planning Handbook. This will be your essential guide to updating 2050 comprehensive plans. Here you will find a slew of resources spanning from interactive tools and maps, community-specific data, technical assistance, and most importantly, instructions on the minimum requirements. Here on the Welcome page of the Local Planning Handbook, we see three main buttons. We have Community Pages, Required Plan Elements, and a Submit Online button. For the sake of this demo, I will focus primarily on community pages and required plan elements, but I will also briefly touch on other pages. On community pages, you can find your community's personalized minimum requirements checklists, maps, affected jurisdiction lists, and the online submittal portal. Here's how you do it. Open the community page webpage. You can select your community by using the drop-down menu, or simply start typing the name of your community and hit go. And there you will see a number of resources and information pertaining to your community. At the top of the page, use these tabs to orient yourself in your comp planning process. There are guiding documents, maps, resources, contact information for your sector representative and council member, and information about programs and grants. To view community-specific data in a geographical context, you can follow this link here, which opens to the Local Planning Handbook interactive map. When it opens, it will zoom in directly to your community. Toggle these layers on the right to see different types of data that's important for your comp plan. Going back to the community page, once you complete your comprehensive plan update, you can submit it here directly on your community page by hitting the button that says Submit Online. As you continue to scroll down the page, you will find information on forecasts, allocation of affordable housing need, sewer allocation forecasts, community composition, existing land use, and adjacent and affected jurisdictions. All of this data can help you throughout the comp planning process. Back at the top of the page, under the 2050 guiding documents, you will find a static checklist of your minimum requirements here. Upon clicking the link, it will open in a new tab. Refer to this as your own individualized minimum requirement checklist. The first page of the checklist details what this document is and how it is intended to be used. At the bottom of the first page, you will find the required plan elements in numerical order, which aligns with the order that they are in for this document. There's land use, housing, transportation, wastewater, water supply, surface water, parks and trails, climate, natural systems, and implementation. Each one of these plan elements has a hyperlink that will take you to the plan element webpage of the Local Planning Handbook if clicked upon. Let's do that. Here we are on the Land Use Plan Element webpage. You can navigate to other plan element areas using this left-hand column here. Scrolling down the page, you will find another format of your community's minimum requirements. This is a Land Use Minimum Requirement Power BI table. To use this table, you can filter by community and also by policy topic. For example, I want to look at the community of Afton, and I want to look at the policy topic of existing land use. By clicking upon those filters, they are applied. Each minimum requirement has a policy topic, a reference number, a minimum requirement description, and also a resource that is linked to that specific requirement. For further information about the Power BI table and how to use it, you can use this link here. A document will open to detail what are the minimum requirements and also some tips and tricks on navigating the Power BI table. Also on plan element pages, you can find a section below the minimum requirement table titled Going Beyond the Minimum Requirements. This section offers advice, resources, and best practices to help communities strengthen their plans and set a course towards a more inclusive, sustainable, and vibrant future. Let's move on to some other pages. Let's go to the review process page. These are two sections that detail what needs to happen before a plan is submitted to the Met Council. It also details the process of how the Council reviews it. For the Comprehensive Plan Update, something important to highlight is the Preliminary Plan Review. This is an option where Met Council staff will offer to help identify issues before formal review. There is also another section on how to submit online. Please note that comprehensive plan updates must be submitted by December 31st, 2028. Going to the comprehensive plan amendment page, similar to the update page, you will find information on what you need to do before submitting a plan. Please note, amendments to 2040 plans will not be accepted after October 1st, 2028. Next is the resources page. Here you will find resources to support with the development of a comprehensive plan. There are a multitude of resources in different formats. There are some general resources, some about system statements, land use, and some that align with other plan element areas. There are toolkits, worksheets, checklists, presentations, templates, fact sheets, and more to assist with public planning. But always refer to your community page for more community-specific information and resources. There is also a Download GIS data section to help with all of your mapping needs. Here you can also find the same Local Planning Handbook interactive map that will help you visualize trends, assess impacts, and more. But there is also information on geospatial data about land use, transportation, water, parks and trails, and other things. Again, visit your community page for download ready-to-go PDF and JPEG maps for your community. Lastly, PlanIt and Education Training page will be a valuable living resource. PlanIt is a technical assistance program to provide educational opportunities for the 2050 planning process. Already in the first few months of 2026, there have been webinars about various policy topics. And coming up, there will be even more demos, workshops, site tours, and living documents. Be sure to subscribe to the PlanIt Gov delivery notifications by clicking on this link and providing your email address. On the PlanIt page, you can filter by topic and training type. To register or learn more about an event, simply click on the box. There will be information about what the event is, and also a link to register for that specific event. Going back to the PlanIt homepage and scrolling down the page, you will find information about past trainings as well. Within these boxes, you will again see information about what the event was, but also if you scroll down, you can find the recorded version of that event here, and also other resources. Back on the homepage of the handbook, make sure to scroll down to the New Tools and Resources section to stay updated about the website's changes. The website will continue to be frequently updated and changed to improve the quality of resources and website functionality. This concludes the demo of the Local Planning Handbook. Thank you so much for watching, and best of luck with your 2050 comprehensive planning efforts.